You know, I'm looking outside at this old gloomy day, and just got me thinking. Last time I was feeling down and out, which was last week. I've been waiting to tell this story on the podcast before we head on out for the day.
Okay.
But I met a producer and writer of movies, or a movie, while out with my beloved the other day.
Okay.
So we went out, had a date downtown, and we left dinner, had a good time, and then it was like, hey, let's go take her to our job. She's never been there. So I parked on somewhere, I think on State Street, just on the side next to that seafood restaurant. Is it seafood? I think it's Brown Bag. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Parked right around there. We went inside our job for like 10 minutes. We got a beer, and I showed around the spot. We were just sitting there for 10 minutes. Then I walk out.
Not much to see. It's cool, but it's just a sports bar.
Yeah. And I walked out, and my car was towed.
Oh,
so
shit.
I instantly,
you told me about,
yeah.
You
So I
gave me a little bit
instantly
about
felt like, damn, I was having a good day. I was feeling great, and then this happens. Very similar to today, but that's another side story. But just feeling good, and then all of a sudden I get shot down, and you know, I'm super upset about, because anytime having your car towed in the city is such a fucking headache.
I fucking hate, dude.
But my lady was, like, you know, keeping me centered, keeping me sane, keeping me grounded. And I'm like, good, I appreciate it. So we was like, fuck it, let's go get the car out right now. So we get an Uber, and the Uber comes, and it's this white guy, kind of older, you know, very Midwest looking, just cool dude. We'll actually put a picture of him up here because he is a producer and a filmmaker.
If he wants that. We don't know if he
doesn't have any social media or anything. His name is Michael, is either Bozeman or Busman or something like that. And the movie he made, one of them was called Halloween. It has Danny Trejo in it and a bunch of other it was a B horror movie, like CD, like a low budget stoner horror movie that came out in the early 90s, 2000s. If you guys want to watch Halloween, it is on Tubi. But it was funny running into him being an actor, improviser, and just like he picked us up, he gave us a spiel, and then I was like, I let him know that, hey, car got towed because we were just about to, you know, head back home at that point. But it's like, oh, I know where your car is at. It's probably at Lower Wacker or whatever. Yeah. So he took us to Lower Wacker. We got the car out, and he waited for us around the area just to make sure we were all good and everything. Once we were all good, we sent him on his way, and we'll probably never see him again. But if you ever get Uber in the city, he's somewhere around. And if you look up this gentleman, he also has done other, like, just good Samaritan shit around the city when it comes to just like being there for people and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So that was very fun to come into because, again, got my car towed. I'm feeling low. And then the Uber driver that picks us up is a writer, producer. I try to exchange information and stuff like that, but he was like, no, I don't have socials. You know, you got my phone number here and there, but, you know, I'm not doing too much at the moment. You
got his number?
Believe I did.
Word. Okay.
But again, he's not doing too much. I mean, he's just Ubering right now, but he let us know, hey, this is the movie I did. You know, look at my IMDb, you know, whatever. I got other stuff.
You were so dyslexic today.
You know, whatever. Listen, I'm not here to be Mr. Accurate.
Yeah, the Southside education system in the city is
there you go.
Shambles.
But yeah, I guess the moral of that is just going with the flow of things. You know what I mean? When even life gives you fucking lemons, is just continue to adjust, continue to move on the best you can, because you never know what's going to happen in front of you. Everything happens for a reason. You just got to be open and accepted to it, the good and the bad. You know what I mean?
I fully agree with that. That's all right. That's what this tattoo's about. This one right here, the Berserk, right? So this one, the center is the sacrifice, the brand of sacrifice, right?
Yep.
And thing around it. So real quick, TLDR version. In Berserk, something really bad happens to him, the main character. He gets his brand of sacrifice. He was supposed to die, get eaten by demons. He does, and he survives. Him and his lady survive, and that's it.
Spoilers.
Spoiler. Well, you know.
As in, like, no, me to cut you off.
Sure.
I've been reading Berserk, which is fire, Fappers. If you haven't read Berserk,
amazing.
Zoom. That shit is
Goated.
fantastic.
Favorite manga.
Where I'm at right now, volume 12.
Favorite manga. Right here.
That's happening right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, but you've already seen the movies, so you already know this.
Very true. But I haven't seen them in years. So
okay, fair enough.
Anyway,
fair enough.
continue.
Anyway, so that happens to him. He gets the brain sacrifice. That's when the story actually really starts. It's almost like his version of like Peter Parker getting bitten by the spider. Right?
Yeah.
And that's where he actually becomes the Black Swordsman or whatever. And he essentially is like a Ronin. He's wandering town to town, killing demons, helping people, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, a few arcs later, he meets this little witch. The witch is like, helps them, whatever. Then they're like, she's like, let me introduce you to my mother witch or whatever. Let me bring you back to my village. So they go back. She introduces them all to the mother witch. The mother witch sees Guts' brain to sacrifice, which is on his neck. And she's like, I know what that is. And he's like, that's crazy because no one does. That's weird that you do. And she goes, and I also can give you a Band-Aid for it to make it so like, because what it does is it splits the difference between like the real world and the demon world. So he can see demons can see him. So it's like hard for him to sleep. It's hard for him to rest, hard for him to do anything because anytime he's like chilling and by a campfire and actually trying to get some sleep, within a couple minutes a fucking demon will show up. And even if it's a little one, he'll just have to be like, fuck you. And then like go back to sleep, whatever. So she's like, I can put a thing on you that makes it so that only really strong demons can see you. And then you only got to deal with them. So you don't got to deal with the fucking, the chaff anymore, right? So he's like, that'd be great. I would take any help I can get. So she's like, bet. So she puts this black thing around it, and it's like a seal, and it protects him from low-level shit. So I was wanting that tattoo anyway, and I was going through some shit at the time, and then something good happened. And long story short, I agree with you. That's what the tattoo's about. It's about the idea of like something horrible can happen to you, but if you just keep pushing, then eventually you will be introduced to things that will either alleviate that pain, make it better, change your life 1,000,000% for the better. See, and this is why he's always locked up, because he loves yelling at people. Stop it. All right. That's how forceful I am. I know. What did they do to you? What did they do? Why are they like this?
Easy.
I know. Why are they like this? Okay. But yeah, man, that's awesome. We should reach out to him, see if he wants to come on the podcast or wants to talk shop or anything like that. That'd be cool.